What are some problems that like modern workers are facing today?
Well, I think that one of them, one of the principal problems that most people, office workers in the U.S. face and elsewhere, is that of spliced attention, so constant partial attention, but that's a symptom. So if it's a symptom of a problem which is increasingly excessive information that makes demands of a finite amount of attention. So there will always be more information, more requests, more inbound messages if you reach a certain level of exposure or success in any field than attention. So the issue then becomes, in my opinion, based on the case studies and experiments that I've done, a matter of selective ignorance, a matter of eliminating as much as humanly possible, reestablishing certain strategic forms of ignorance and barriers as opposed to increasing your access. Let's just say that would be one approach to addressing the problem. Other issues would be perhaps even greater than the first one I mentioned, is defining work. And I know that sounds funny because people are like, oh my God, I'm so busy with work. And Peter Drucker, the management theorist, at one point said that the biggest challenge knowledge workers face is defining their work, what they do. So when someone says, oh, I just have so much to get done, or I have this to get done, or I need to do this, getting something done or doing something usually isn't very well defined. And it becomes extremely difficult if you add an inordinate number of tools. So if you're simply adding tools to your tool chest without first defining what you're supposed to be doing, it's going to add to the distraction and decrease productivity rather than increase it. That makes sense. Because you run into a paradox of choice issue. So if you have 20 different tools that you can use, let's just say you have 20 different plugins for various purposes on Firefox, and you think those will increase your productivity. Well, that then means that in many cases, you'll be cycling through 6, 10, 20 choices or considerations each time you face some type of topic or task. And that increases the useless number of cycles and decreases your output. So if we look at productivity as a ratio of input to output, you want the fewest number of inputs and the greatest number of outputs. Adding tools is a handicap in many cases. If you don't define first what the desired outcome is, what work is, and what done really means in concrete terms.